That's something that's really weird, and maybe someone can tell me why this is. But as I've rescued a lot of horses from the reservation. Hello farm friends, good evening. It's so good to be with you. The sun is just about to, well, it may have just gone down. I'll show you a beautiful sunset. Let me show you this. It's just going down, guys. You can see the goats out here having fun. What a beautiful sunset. That is gorgeous. But earlier on a live, I showed Luna. I'd given her a bath, and doesn't she look good? She's really put on some weight. She actually went for a ride today with our neighbor, a 20-year-old girl that likes to ride, and she took Luna for a ride today. She's doing so good. But I'm gonna take a minute before it's dark, and I had the horses out in the pasture, and you can see the cockleburrs that have got in the mane of Ombre. And so I'm gonna spend a little time. He still has some little scrapes and cuts that he's had, but look at the brand that used to be pretty raw. It's growing in. That salve of my mom's is just working awesome. And I'm gonna brush him and put some detangler in his hair and just enjoy some time with Ombre. He has really done well. Doesn't he look like a totally different horse than when we brought him home? He's still got a ways to go, but I think he's looking so good. And I wish I had time every day to spend with him, but we're gonna get some cockleburrs out of his mane and tail. Well, he has a little bit in his tail, his mane and his forelock, and just groom him and spend some time with him for a minute. And I wanted to take you along. It's been such a busy week, and I have been gone for work all week long. But I ran into someone as I was up in Blanding, Utah, and it was really cool. Let me introduce you to Sean Jack from 1880 Drifters. Hey, I'm on my way to some meetings, and look who I run into. Sean Jack from 1880 Drifters, right?
Yep.
So go check them out. They're pretty awesome. And my Stallion 66 is going to be up here close to them come next year. So tell them a little bit about your channel. Here, we'll get out of the sun there.
We're just all things cowboy. So we'd love to have you come and watch if you want to. So that'd be great.
Hey, these guys are real cowboys. I just like horses, but these guys really know how to cowboy. So go check them out. So, hey, nice meeting you.
You too. Thanks.
Wasn't that fun? Just kind of cool. You never know who you're going to run into. And before we did YouTube, I wouldn't have even known. I didn't even know who YouTubers were, honestly. I wasn't someone that had watched YouTube much, and so it's just been fun to run into YouTubers that have become friends of ours now. So kind of cool. Well, guys, I am brushing him, and let me show you. And we're just gonna spend a few minutes pampering him and cleaning him up. He's doing so much better all the time. Now I can brush on him, and he's learned to like it. There's still hair coming off, which is crazy, but I've explained that a lot of his hair was damaged and unhealthy hair from worms and malnourishment. And now that he's being fed well, he's losing the bad hair, and it's making room for the good stuff. And so come spring, he's gonna look so good. So he's one we'll keep around until at least next spring, when he sheds off and looks really good. Sorry that the goats are making a bunch of racket over there. It's mating season, and let me show you what's going on. See those young billy goats? they think they're in love and they're trying to become little men. But that's what that crazy sound is. All right, Luna, I know you're getting jealous. Luna wants me to brush her too, which I did earlier. She's just wanting to get in on the action again. But isn't that a beautiful sunset, guys? Now, Ombre still got this real skinny neck. People were really concerned, like, will his neck always be like that? Well, he was so malnourished, I think the body does not give the neck priority in nourishment. It's gonna send nourishment to the vital organs and to things that really matter, and the neck was the last thing that mattered. So he's looking so much better though, guys. I'm gonna spend a little time getting that mane. See those cockaburs right there? So we're gonna get those cleaned out and his mane, and then we'll call it a night. All right, Luna, are you gonna go under the rope? Come on. Okay, so I had thanked whoever sent this to me in an earlier video, but it's a grooming tool for dogs, I found out. But man, it works so good when they get these cockaburs in their manes. I put some detangler there, and then I just start going, and sometimes it takes a little work, but it's really been nice. And sometimes it'll cut or thin a little bit of the hair, but if I'm careful and I put detangler in, we want to keep his long, pretty mane and tail. That's something that's really weird, and maybe someone can tell me why this is. But as I've rescued a lot of horses from the reservation, you have two challenges. Sometimes they don't have a tail because the other horses have chewed it out, and they just, so that's one thing that can be the case. But some of them that are really malnourished, they still have a beautiful mane and tail. And I would say Ombre falls into that category. Look at that beautiful mane. And so, and look at that tail, it's almost to the ground. And Luna's mane and tail are nice. So someone tell me, why can they be starved to death and losing this kind of hair, and yet they put a lot of their growth into their mane and tail? It's just kind of weird. I've seen some really long manes and tails on a starved body. So I don't know what the connection is. Now I'm gonna get up there and do the forelock, but I'm gonna need 2 hands for that. I wish someone was here to video. We had a church social tonight, and I stopped and grabbed some enchiladas, and Vicky's there helping clean up. I just had promised a video, and these blue barrels are in here so we can give them some individualized grain. So when I'm done, I'll video that. But give me a minute to work on the forelock here, and then we'll get him a treat and call it a night. What do you think, guys? His mane's clean, his forelock's clean, his tail's clean, and he's done amazing. So I'm gonna get him a treat, and thank you to those of you that have sent treats or other snacks or supplements through our Amazon wish list. You guys are the best. So this may be a short video, but I hope you've enjoyed. Tell me what you think of Ombre, guys. He's looking better all the time. Still needs for his ribs to fill all the way in, but I'll bet he's put on 50 pounds since we got him. He has so much more energy. He's getting more and more gentle all the time, and it's just been really fun. So thanks again, everyone, for your help. I'm gonna go grab them a little bit of grain and call it a night.